In this arid wasteland where we're standing now, it hasn't rained for approximately 8 months. In fact, the water that they need up here has to be pumped from the valley 11 miles below.
And still, nothing grows here except these inedible weeds.
A glass of water in this area can cost an incredible £1.30.
And yet, despite all this, a community of hard-working people have struggled to eke out a living here in Walton-on-Thames since when?
We're trying to raise cash tonight. We want you to help us raise £20 million.
And remember, just half that sum could keep Bob Monkhouse or Max Bygraves in one of these ranch-style homes for the rest of their natural life.
Hey, excuse me, what are you doing? Get out of here! Go on!
Coming.
Jordan Nye. Yehan Mervish. Hiram Reese Spiegelman. And the Trans Entertainment Corporation of Aberystwyth. Association with the Welsh National Tourist Board. Presents a film by Frederico Price, The St. David's Day Massacre. Plas die a Gochlin e Clap. From a story by Mario Pugh comes an epic tale of greed and sheep. They came to New York from the far-flung corners of the world. The Italians, the Jews, the Poles, and least of all, the Welsh. Out of the wild Welsh wood, willing and easy, green as a cheese with a song in their heart and a stiletto down their trousers, their breasts bursting, banging, Blodwyn-like, to build a Brecon in the Bronx. Look you.
Slap the nose to Flabigo, Gally, Glock, Glock, Glock.
Harry Seacombe is the young Daffith Pacino. They made him an offer he couldn't understand. And then set fire to his cottage in the Catskills. Freddie Jones is J. Edgar Hoover.
This is the Taffia we're dealing with here.
He beats as he sweeps, as he cleans up the town.
What makes a successful choir? Harmony.
One family, one creed, 2 languages, 3 capital cities, one aim, to get all America at the knees of the land of my godfathers.
The Italians have the numbers game, the Irish the protection racket. I want the unaccompanied male choral singing scam, and I want it now! Or as soon as you boys can manage, you know.
Talfrin Thomas is Die the Death. Butch Jones is Jones the Butcher. And
Boss, look you, the Supreme Legislature have outlawed choral song.
Bob Dylan is Dylan the Bomb.
I was just passing, and I could have sworn I heard Come Ronder being sung in 4-part harmony.
Oh, no, sir. Nothing but extortion, illegal drinking, and child prostitution in here, sir.
Well, watch your step. We've got our eyes on you.
Mario and his brothers, look, you have been providing a little light operator in the blocks. But somebody has been singing the ash tree in the original Vaughan Williams arrangement. And I don't like it!
In the Cozy Nostra, loyalty was prized above lava bread. Not so much a mob, more a slightly dangerous Eisteddfod.
There's lovely.
Marlon Brando is Snowdonia.
Elwin, you remember when you asked me to do you a little favor?
Did I?
Yes, you did, about 5 years ago. Well, now the time has come for me to ask you to do me a little favor in return.
Has it?
Yeah.
Well, of course, boyo. Anything at all. What can I do for you?
I want my lawnmower back.
Madonna is the slag heap. In an epic story of one man's search for his identity. From the director of Once Upon a Time in the West Country and The Unpronounceables, the St. David's Day Massacre.
Are you telling me that some mob of Welshmen runs the organized crime in this country?
Mr. President, how else do you think Tom Jones gets to play Las Vegas?
More terrifying than a wet Sunday in Rill.
Yeah, I just heard that Marlon Brando has just bought himself another island in Tahiti. So now he can get both his buttocks on dry land.
You know, a lot of these actors, what you see on your film screens and on TV, they're not what they seem, you know.
How do you mean by that?
Well, a lot of these big names are actually very small.
What, you mean not? What, small in stature?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you take Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone? The Italian stallion?
The Italian dwarf. He's tiny, mate. He's absolutely tiny. I mean, obviously, on screen, he is a massive hulk of human being.
He is the Rambo. He is the Rambo.
In reality,
screen,
2'6" in his treads, mate.
Never.
He is technically a midget.
No, well, I find this very difficult to take on board.
Well, so does he. I mean, a lot of these Hollywood giants, you see, they're actually minuscule. They are, oh, yeah. Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro?
Robert De Nothing.
No, no.
Nick Nolte.
Not Nicky Nolte. Nicky
Nolte. He walks around under chairs.
No.
Yeah, and Chuck Norris.
Huge Chuck
Norris. Standing headroom in a kennel.
Well, I never knew that. I was imagine if you think that, then imagine old Danny DeVito, he must be...
Enormous.
What, you mean he's big, is he?
Danny DeVito is a man mountain.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, well, that was the
whole idea of that film, Twins, wasn't it? It was a very funny idea.
Yeah.
Pairing old lofty DeVito, you know, 7'9" of wobbling ectomorph with that stunted Kraut Arnold.
Oh, right. What, you mean like Schwarzenegger? Yeah. Well, he's not small.
He's tiny, of course he is.
He's huge.
What do you think, Schwarzenegger? Schwarzenegger is German for short ass.
I never knew that.
Yes, extraordinary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that must be terrible with the old leading ladies then.
Well, of course.
Because you never know when they're coming or going.
Well, imagine if you're working with Cher.
Yeah, well, because is she like...
9 foot.
9 foot?
Well, actually, 9 foot 1.5 in her fishnet tights.
Well, if she's wearing a thick stocking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you think about it. I mean, have you ever seen her in a film with Kenneth Branagh?
No, is that because he's too small, is he? Too tall, is he?
Too wide.
Too wide?
Yeah, he's a normal height, is Kenny, but it's in common with a lot of Shakespearean actors. He's very, very broad in the beam. He's actually 7'9" from side to side.
Is he?
You have to shoot him from some very odd angles.
That's what you do.
Well, you think about it. In Henry V, right? Did you ever see him come into a room frontways?
No, I don't think I did.
Exactly.
No, right, that's funny, isn't it, though? Yeah. You think the camera never lies.
The camera never lies, it's always lying.
It is all the time.
I tell you, a lot of these film stars, mate, if they weren't in the movies, they'd be in a freak show.
Of course, I spent the money.
It was very good of you to come.
Oh, no, it's honestly...
The lad's been in a coma for about 3 weeks now.
Right.
All the sound of your voice.
I see.
He was always going on about you. Always.
Every morning and in the evening sometimes. Hours and hours.
If he could just hear your voice.
Yes.
If you just speak to him as you normally would.
British Rail apologise for the late departure of the 415 to Southend. It will now be leaving from platform...
Thank you very much. It's really marvellous.
Honourable members will be aware that in 1992, Europe will become a single market. British business cannot afford to be complacent, so we have introduced a system, a package of measures which will enable everybody to be complacent at no extra cost. In addition to these measures, to bring us into line with the rest of the community, the following regulations will be enforced. All women over the age of 18 must grow underarm hair to no less than community regulation length of 4 centimeters. Children and grandparents will be compulsory in restaurants. The films of Jerry Lewis will, from midnight, become funny.
For the gypsies scream and shout, make no sense at all. It made the youngies very happy. That's how we got from Benidorm to the Albert Hall. Why are we so ugly? Where are we? Oh, where's my Ferrari? It's time to go.
Single women over the age of 55 will wear black and sit outside their houses spitting, although a special dispensation will be given to any female old age pensioners who wish to sit inside public lavatories and collect money.
And now, a rare television first. Our next guest is a truly remarkable woman. Would you please welcome Britain's leading clairvoyant, Mrs. Doris Cockney.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You know, a lot of people are afraid of dying. And it's silly, loves, isn't it? It's silly because over there, it's like a lovely holiday. It is, it is. I know that because all those loved ones, they talk to me. They do, they do. And there's so many here with messages for you tonight. Now, when I do this, it means they're over there. When I do this, they're over there. When I do this, I don't know where the hell they are. Now, dears, I must ask for absolute quiet, please, please, because they can be very, very shy. Now, yes, I've got one coming. I've got something coming through quite strongly, yes. What is it? I can't quite, what is it? Yes, it's a Aristotle. Is there an Aristotle in the audience?
Yes! Yes!
Yes?
Yes! Yes, there must be. Are you Aristotle? Are you Aristotle? Who's Aristotle here?
Yes.
There must be Aristotle here somewhere.
Yeah, no, hold on. Hold on, dear. Hold on. Hold on. No, it's not very clear. No, it's not Aristotle. It begins with an A.
Oh! That's uncanny.
What's your name, darling?
Sid.
Sid. Sid with an I in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. Same
yes,
as
that's
Aristotle.
right. Yes, it's coming through very strong for Sid.
Yes.
Sid with an I. That's right. Yes.
This
yes,
is unbelievable.
Yes. Sid. What? You speak louder, love. Speak louder. Sid. Fred. Fred. Do you know a Fred who passed over recently?
No, I don't.
No, it sounds like Fred, Frank, Frankie, Phil, Bob, Jack, Mick, Ted, Nobby, Ginger, Tell, Gazza.
Tarquin?
Ah, you must speak clearer, Tarquin, dear. You must. Now, yes, I've got Tarquin, Sid, yes. He says he's happy. He sends you love. Oh. He was a little one, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
I'm getting a little one. Yes, that's right. I'm getting water. Water. Did he go over as a result of a family holiday, freak horror tragedy?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. No.
No, I trod on him.
Did you?
Yeah. He was a terrapin, Doris.
Yes. I was getting water. Yes. Was he wet when he went over, Sid?
No, not at first, but after I'd trod on him, he was a bit squishy.
Yes.
Not a lot of wet then.
Anyway, look, he's happy now, darling. He's so happy, splashing about on the other side. He is. Because, because our beloved pets, they go over too, you know. Yes, they're the same lovable selves on the other side.
Yeah, except they can talk, of course, Doris.
Yes, they can talk, Sid. That's right. Yes. But apart from that, your Tarquin says he's very, very happy. He's very, very happy indeed. And he's just the way you remember him.
Oh. What, laid out on a shovel?
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no, I didn't mean him no harm, no, Doris.
I know you didn't love him.
I loved that Tarquin.
I know you did love him. I loved him. I
loved that Tarquin. I loved him.
I know, Sid, I know. And you buried him, didn't you, love?
Well, I gave him to the cat.
Yes. Right, well, Tarquin's going away now, Sid. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Tarquin.
Bye-bye,
Tarquin. Bye-bye.
Yes. Sit down, Sid.
Yes.
Right, now, I've got somebody's uncle. Somebody's uncle coming through. What? Speak up, love. Speak up. Maud. Is there a Maud here?
Yes!
Oh, yes. Yes, I know there must be a Maud here somewhere.
No, that's my name. Sid Maud.
Sid Maud. Right, well, I've got your uncle, Sid. Uncle Herman. Uncle Herbert.
Bernard?
Bernard. Yes, Bernard. Bernard, that's right. There's so many talking at once, it's difficult to make it out, you see. Yes, have you got a message for Uncle Bernard?
Yes. Where did you put the money, Uncle Bernard?
Yes. He doesn't want you to worry about the money, dear.
No, I won't worry about the money, Doris, when he tells me where he put it. Where did you put it, Uncle Bernard?
But he says, look under the mattress, darling. Look under the old mattress.
Oh, yeah, and that's where I'll find the money, is it, Doris?
No, that's where the cat put the terrapin.
Oh, right. Bastard.
Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye.
tight and sexy. Wobble my cheeks. Hard pump action. My fingers are sticky. Slap happy. Stiff in silk.
Well, I'll have a fiver each way on my fingers are sticky, I think. Have you got a phone?
A spokesman for British Telecom said today that whilst they recognise that their party lines are obscene, dirty and a menace to the public, they would like to point out that they're cheaper after 6 and at weekends.
British Telecom. It's you we send the phone bill to.
Each evening, between the hours of 6 and 8, the entire population will wander aimlessly up and down the main street, and all shopping must be done at midnight. Just a few of the changes, and for their part, the European trading partners have agreed to lift their embargo on OXO cubes and elevate their per capita consumption to Vimto. That's all from me. Good night, or as they say in Europe, Bon Jovi.
The Minister for Trade and Industry there outlining the plans for future economic disaster on a truly European scale.
And now, to conclude their display, the Czech stunt team will perform their most famous and dangerous maneuver.
These motorbikes haven't half improved, haven't they?
And there's no doubt in my mind that having magazines like this on the top shelf of the average family newsagent discriminates against a significant section of the community. Short people.
Bye, sweetheart. Don't be late for school. Go.
Sapatier. Knives for that special occasion.
Mel and I spend an awful lot of time in taxis for one reason or another. And the other day, a taxi driver said to me, he said, you know, you two, you only do 6 shows a year. What do you lazy bastards do the rest of the time? So I thought that was rather a good question, didn't you, Mel?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Do you think we should tell everybody how we do spend the rest of the time?
Why not? Yeah.
Right. Anyway,
There's actually, Griff, I'm sorry. I think we should stop for a moment, actually.
I wasn't aware that we started, as a matter of fact.
I just, I've been to the doctor, and he's given me some bad news, you know.
Oh my God. What it's not, What's that?
I've been ordered to slow down, Griff.
Have you been going particularly fast, then?
I'm suffering from nervous exhaustion,
right,
actually.
I'm sorry. Right. This is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, no, well, it's not. It's not
No,
actually.
right.
That's the pressure of the work. You
I see,
I've got to cut out all the work, all the tension. You
Yeah.
see, I've got to stop now. He says, otherwise I might just drop dead.
My God, but I thought you wanted our comedy to take risks.
Yeah, but I don't want to risk my life.
No,
do I?
actually not. No.
Blimey, I mean, you wouldn't want me to have a heart attack in front of thousands of people.
No, not unless you could do it in a particularly funny way. No, no, seriously, I can understand, really. I mean, it's very, very, very tiring. Sitting up here with a couple of hours concentrated sitting on these stools every week, it's a lot to take.
I can't do it. I need a complete rest.
All right,
I need a
okay,
complete rest.
fine,
You see?
okay, I understand. It's okay, I do understand. Lie down on the floor and say the lines down there. Come on, lie down.
I'm not even sure about this, Griff. I'm not sure this is a good... Look, Griff, I don't want to die in harness.
No, it's okay. We'll cut that cartoon sketch. We won't do it, I promise. It's okay. It's all right. Look, the show's got to go on, you know. We gotta sing, gotta dance.
No, we haven't.
Well, we got to read the auto cue then.
Look, Griff, look at this. Look at that. I've got nodules on my vocal cords, you
No,
see?
that's Rice Krispies. You don't want that.
Griff,
Yeah.
I may have to have an operation. I might never be able to sing again.
Well, there we are, you see. Every cloud has a silver lining.
It's no good. It's the pressure. You understand the pressure?
All right,
And the
okay,
pressure. All those people looking at me. They're all looking at...
Oh, don't be silly. They're not looking at you. They're looking at me. I can't take it.
I can't take it.
No, all right.
I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't.
Okay, look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Right.
I was wrong. It's my fault.
Yes.
6 half-hour shows a year. I've been pushing you too hard. I have. I blame myself. We can give it up. We can. We don't need these scum. We don't. We'll let them go. We'll go off to the South Coast and start again. We'll get that little betting shop you always wanted.
Can we?
Oh, yeah. There's bound to be plenty of dates down at the Brighton Pavilion.
No, Griff, no.
No, but we can... There's a huge gay scene down there. We can do a whole tour of all the clubs and everything like that. What?
Griff, I'm sorry. I don't see us ever working again, you know. It's the end of the road for Smith & Jones.
Yeah. Well, let's get this accurate. I mean, it's the end of the road for Smith. Yes, maybe, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's not necessarily the end of the road for Jones, is it? I mean, I'm not nervous or tired or exhausted or anything. You know, I don't even need to lie down. I'm fine, thanks. You know, I can, of course, understand if you've gone off your rocker, you know, but I mean, for me, it's just, that's fine. I'll just, I'll carry on, thanks.
Yeah, fine. Well, that's okay, great. I mean, really great, but I don't think you're ever going to make it on your own, but I mean, whatever you think.
No, I don't think you need to worry about that. There are plenty of funny men who've made it without their straight men. But thanks,
I'm not actually, to be honest, Griff, I'm not really sure you ought to do this. I think
okay,
it
honestly.
could cause you a lot of
That's right.
pain.
Look, hey,
you know.
look,
What?
go and take a herbal bath.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
All right, bye.
That's okay. Bye. Yeah. Well, well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bit unexpected, yeah. Still. Yeah, right, well, welcome to Jones and, well, nobody else, actually. Anyway, I was in a taxi, and the taxi driver said to me...
Actually...
Oh, what?
I thought I ought to come back just at least till the end of this show, you know.
Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, that's fantastic, isn't it? I just start solo and suddenly you're feeling better.
No, it's just that I just think that I'm in less immediate danger of dying than you are.
As the tears of laughter dry, all the clowns have gone away. As the curtain starts to fall,
good night, God bless
to one and all. As the laughter turns to tears, half an hour can seem like years. Here's a list of cast and crew. Christ alone knows what they do. This is the end of it, no tiny tidbit. Someone just after it. This is the end.